they got through.
The loss of Typhon is an even greater threat than I could have imagined, my kin. How envious I felt, hearing the tales of our elders fending off the father of all monsters. But now we all are witness to his wild rage firsthand.
We really caught him, Em. Typhon, that is. I saw him tumble down the dark side of the mountain to the bottom and go boom. Then later saw him slowly get back up and roar more angrily than ever. But hey.
Thank you, Flower, for you've thrown our enemies upon this mountain into turmoil. Even now they attempt to regroup, but with your continued effort, we may drive them back.
Thank you, niece. We've defeated Typhon with your aid. Although defeated is a bit of a strong word, for it appears we merely knocked him down. Most likely made him angrier. Do make your way back when you can.
I try to watch my diet. 3 square meals, that's it. No snacks. You're making it real difficult for me.
Where I am from, we fast under the waxing moon, and we grow many nutritious plants and fungus. I could bring you some next time if you would like.
I can't just save you for later. You try to run. They always do. Oh, I know. I'll just start with the legs. Good night.
Out cold.
3 sheep. 4 sheep. 5.
You've reached the rift that thoughtful Lord Poseidon slashed across our pretty countryside, enabling our foes to mass against us even faster than they could on foot. Just hurry over,
The witch returns. We get to know each other, you'll live to regret it. Happens all the time. There. You work, you get paid.
You really went and took on Typhon, eh? I caught a glimpse of him. As close as I dared fly to that huge storm. He could have squished you like a bug. Although I guess bugs can't use magic to escape.
And bugs have wings, kind of like you. But yes, I can attest to Typhon's size and strength. Fortunately, I'm quicker, and have every god and goddess in Olympus backing me.
But they're my pales in comparison to my inventions here. Well, I shouldn't even jest like that. You don't suppose they heard? Don't tell them I said anything.
This one.
There were occasions on which I would pay the boatman's fare myself. So many souls did I send down at once into the underworld. Those were good times.
You're in my way. You're really never going to get out of my way, are you, Eris? You'd rather Typhon lay Mount Olympus to ruin. Although at that point, I suppose this war would end.
It sure would. But after that, things might not get too orderly for a while, and who knows what Typhon does from there. Think of the possibilities, babe. We'll all go back to hell. Cold, darkness. Ugh.
Buzz off.
You honor me, and have my thanks. This nectar, it's been to the underworld and back, along with you. It'll take on a particularly complex flavor, I should think.
If this bottle indeed traveled to the ends of the earth before returning home, then it's all the more suited to someone of your wisdom and experience. May you enjoy it once you lay down your arms.
We were able to repel that monstrous typhon thanks to your aid. So it can be done. Only the contemptible thing soon recovered and commenced his climb once more.
There has to be a way to vanquish Typhon utterly, not just slow him down. But if slowing him's the best result we can achieve for now, so be it.
The so-called father of all monsters. I heard the tales many times, of course, but seeing him, I felt my courage almost falter, which was more frightening even than the thing itself.
Feeling feisty, are we? See you around.
What do you know? I know your capability and can anticipate your every move, but there are times my mind leads me astray, you see. Anticipating possibilities that do not come to pass, resulting in all too many mistakes.
Mistakes such as revealing this to me, or being here at all. Have you learned nothing from your past imprisonment?
To be imprisoned is to be denied the opportunity to learn. A cruel form of torture in itself, but I did learn something, yes. I cannot break. I foresaw your trickery, yet still could not prevent it, no matter what I tried. I've suffered worse.
Did he know he'd lose? Always use more.
My niece, you ought to know that Elder Goddess Demeter and I, we may jeer and jest at one another, but it's never out of spite. Isn't that right, dear foster sister?
Poseidon, you needn't lie to young Malinui like that. It sends a terrible impression, and may make her hold you in as much contempt as do I. But let's cooperate for now. Why not?
Go remind Typhon not to mess with gods.
Some scarce deliveries risked by swift Hermes represent what aid the gods can finally provide unto the Princess of the Dead, now that the summit of Olympus is ahead.
I'll take whatever I can get. I've returned!
Forget about last night, monster.
Hello, Lord Uncle.
That ought to soften it for you.
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. Perhaps even a stroke of fate. This night, at least, the princess has it all.
What? Return to Shadow now? The fates were on my side. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Prometheus, Titan of foresight. Yeah.
Hey, is everything all right with you, Dora? I didn't mean to upset you with talks of Titans when last we spoke.
I'm good, Mel. I don't get mad much anymore, really, and don't get weirded out either. It's just something about the name Prometheus. It's like it meant something to me.
But Prometheus was imprisoned for eons prior to this point. If you remember him, it's from a while back.
I'd be ancient history. But I hardly remember yesterday. Don't know how come I'd remember something from that long ago. Not that I do remember anything from then, except...
Except what?
Just a feeling. But it isn't great. So, what's up?
Let's make it happen.
Uh-huh. A witch's tent could always use more dangly stuff.
Huh.
It's an auspicious night. In my weakest moments, I used to envy Prometheus, even knowing his plight. For he was loved by mortals, having given them the gift of fire from Olympus. I, on the other hand, was hated. It should not have mattered to me, but it did.
Come on, Lord Moros. What mortals think of us is of no consequence. Even if it were, better to be hated than a traitor. Prometheus thinks only of mortals and himself. I'm surprised Kronos would entrust anything to him.
Although I said I didn't wish to speculate, I cannot shake the sense that Kronos values him because so many mortals do. The new golden age he seeks to bring about. An age for mortals, not for gods.
Doubtless all the mortals' problems would be solved. Such a mess.
Great job last night, babe. Is that what you want to hear? Well, tough, because you won't be hearing it from me. Other than that one time.
As much as I probably would appreciate the occasional bit of encouragement from you now that you mention it, Eris. I know it's not your tendency. I was just checking up on you.
Aw, thanks. Whenever you accomplish something important, it's like you're putting a knife right in my heart. Though, good to know you'll come around and check up on my corpse.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Shut up!
In shadow, all are one.
Slowed Typhon down. Your victories against Typhon, have you there anything to show for it? Any sort of specimens or samples of his flesh?
I hope you like hideous eyes, Headmistress. Is there an incantation that you have in mind requiring such filth?
Perhaps. Hold on to all of that for now. But when the time is right, we shall turn all that monstrous power back against itself, and rid this world of that fiend for good.
Yes, Headmistress.
Hello there. I wanted to ask you more about Prometheus. By your own estimation, is he truly mad? And if he stands opposed to all your family, then who set him loose to begin with?
I don't exactly know on either count. He speaks in riddles sometimes, but he doesn't sound as though he's lost his mind. My suspicion is that the forces of Kronos liberated him in exchange for his obedience, but...
But he's no hired thug, is he?
No, I think not.
There's no way she could have... Oh, hey! Damn sinuses. You have repeatedly knocked Typhon from his perch. Mayhaps the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I've never thought of it that way before, Commander, but you're right. The Cyclops Polyphemus also falls quite hard.
Because of his size, you see.
To have driven back the father of all monsters is a monumental achievement, my kin. But the war is not yet won, which means still greater victories await, perhaps with the occasional ignoble defeat.
Sorry about all my automatons up here.
Heard you ran afoul of the lot. Tested them every which way, but not in this particular scenario. If they give you any trouble, scrap them. You'll be doing me a favor.
All that he met with my strong-armed Hephaestus, The sordid thing said of the two of us, they roll right off his back. Would that my skin were half as thick as his.
You're really helping tip the scales here. Broke through the siege and gave our relatives a minute of reprieve. Still isn't over, mine, but we can get there soon enough, I think.
I have slain Titans once or twice before. You get to do the honors now, it seems.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
You braved the surface and the ardor of the journey to the mountain of the gods, then somehow withstood that monstrous being risen from the past. You are even more than I imagined, little star.
The other night, I thought I saw you launch yourself towards the Olympus summit. Right into that awful storm. I couldn't even get close. What was it like up there?
Oh, it was awful. I normally like rain, but not like that. Typhon is drawn to the fortress of the gods, as it's the last defense before the palace of Zeus. Likely his real goal.
So the gods keep knocking him down, but he keeps getting back up. Trying over and over to accomplish the same thing. A battle of wills. Battle of wits would have been easier, I guess.
You. Why is it that you're putting all your effort into stopping me? You're Strife. You should be unpredictable. Perhaps lash out at the forces of Kronos for a change of pace.
What makes you think I don't? You're not the center of the world, babe, and I couldn't be more unpredictable. Don't know why I keep running into you, though. It's so random. Have a couple. Let's blow everything up. Can't drag me back to hell without a fight.
There. Tula, go for it. Come on out. Cheers for that, Tula.
That Typhon seems only to grow angrier each time we withstand his rage. A clever ploy for Kronos to set such a thing on us, keeping us occupied while he plots his next move.
Whether clever or reckless, I'm not yet convinced. Kronos is counting on Typhon turning all his violence against Olympus, but after that, not even he can control such an abomination.
Perhaps Kronos means to seal the monster away once we are no longer a threat. At any rate, we don't intend to let any such outcome transpire.
Coinage. Golly, is that you? You're looking well, Golly. Get home safe.
I knew it. You gods coerced all mortal kind into worshipping you, and for what? You've nothing to gain by slaughtering them at your whim. Leave them be.
I'll be sure to put in the request with my Lord Uncle Zeus, if you could go ahead and let me past so I can pay him a visit.
Your Lord Uncle had me bound to a mountain for eons, so that Itos here could feast upon my flesh for all that time. Itos came round eventually, but Zeus, he never shall. I am beaten, but you cannot afford to give chase, and my strength shall return. Was there nothing I could have done?
Go lick your wounds. You two appear well fed. in the ground next time. Delivery arrived.
The foul brood of storm-bringing Typhon crawl through the growing cracks in the stonework of the Fortress of the Gods, as though to shake the mountain to its very core.
Best watch my step. Hail, Typhon!
For it is I, you contemptible fiend.
Not Zeus.
End this now, Melinui.
The hopeless threat of Typhon, whom the princess of the underworld sent howling toward the earth from which he sprang in all his rage, subsides, but only for the night.
The family can enjoy a moment's rest.
This world is filled with monsters large and small, and for the most part, they are not unstoppable, as evidenced by our Dark Princess of the Dead, who thus decides to take a little break.
Return to Shadow now. Not a bad night, I guess. A satisfactory result that time, wouldn't you say?
Well, you're back. You know you can tell me anything, Mel. I won't judge. Well, maybe a little more than the other small green squishy thing you bare your soul to every night, but still.
I never made that particular connection between you and Phrynos before. I speak to him about my setbacks and mistakes, but I'm happy to save some for you if you like.
Yep, just lay 'em on me. And the bigger the screw-up, the more I want to know every juicy detail.
I appreciate your service.
Do you have a moment? I've been thinking more about what you said at the Taverna, Princess. About finding one's source of motivation, whether through encouraging results or through adversity. Or more nectar.
Oh, I wasn't being serious about the nectar part. It's just... I find it remarkable sometimes that adversity and negativity spurs me more fiercely than an expression of faith and support.
As a force of adversity and negativity myself, I appreciate your open-mindedness. But I wanted to say that nectar's quite a motivator too. I trust we can share one again sometime.
Commendable result. Kronos must believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night. But he has made a grave mistake.
Typhon cannot be controlled. If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Kronos next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone. But no rule is immutable. Let us use our enemy's strengths against them, to rid us of them all.
We do as we must.
Good hunting.
You know the great Olympian defender Talos? One of the most ingenious inventions of Hephaestus and a walking work of art, yet utterly unable to distinguish friend from foe.
That disappointing lack of judgment allegedly is not an oversight. Olympus deploys Talos where they want no one to tread, and lately, their own mountain is that place.
Sometimes I think Olympus doesn't have the most cohesive plan for their defense. Isn't Lady Athena herself supposed to be in charge?
Supposed to be, aye. You know your family, Goddess. In matters of importance, they all want to get involved.
For their sake, I hope Talos isn't costly to repair. No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway. Typhon does not belong in this world.
Huzzah for the savior of Olympus!
How is the morale amongst all your disciples recently, Commander? Prometheus and Typhon present imposing threats that may shake even the greatest resolve.
Yeah, they're fine. Just look at them, brave as you're gonna get. No matter what catastrophe should come to pass, it's just another night to us here.
We're trying to prevent catastrophe, not let it become the norm. Well, please let me know if anything changes. We need you all at your best.
Hear that, you slackers? Better bring your best or else.
Lord Ares.
Such a monstrosity, Typhon. Slow, enormous, stubborn as he clambers toward our highest peak, driven by vengeance, rage. In some respects, I do admire him, though I am grateful you were there to dash his hopes.
Teardrops. A drop of blood. Barley. A bit of this. Maggot. Beetle wing. Onion. Oh. I have to thank you, sorceress. After you last rampaged throughout this city, I obtained a sample of your blood. Oh, it's very potent stuff.
You're welcome, Lady Medea. Although, moving forward, please ask me prior to using my lifeblood as part of your experiments.
How about I use it anyway, but never mention doing so again? Fear not, I use it only toward a common outcome we desire.
What shall it take to put horrendous Typhon down for good? He can be reasoned with, recuperates his strength night after night, and has us cornered like a sturgeon in a net. But unlike fish, we can fight tirelessly back.
You heard that, didn't you? I remember back when we first met, you seemed enormous. Much bigger than most any other foe I'd ever faced. But now, you're hardly any match for me.
Aw, thanks. And I remember back when first we met, my sleeping schedule was completely out of whack, but it's all better now. And I've still got my figure. Enormous, was it?
That's all a matter of perspective, as I've learned. For instance, you're quite minuscule in comparison to the father of all monsters, Typhon. He's properly enormous.
I'll have to take your word for it. Anyways, just how big can he be? No more than 3 square meals worth if I had to guess. Been too long since I had some monster meat. Why, you...
Good night. Oh. I'll run this blasted ship aground. Were all sailors as salty as that one?
I'm so relieved you and your frosty grandmother have had an opportunity to meet. If nothing else, perhaps now Demeter shall tone it back a smidgen with the rest of us?
If you love flying so much, why do you keep helping me? Once my father's throne is restored, the gates of the underworld will shut, and you'll be forced to return.
I know. I would miss flying, sure. But I think I could live without it if I had to. Exist without it. You know what I mean. My plan is to just make the most of it for now. And we mortals are taught to believe nothing lasts forever anyway.
Thought that was you. What happened up there on Olympus last night, babe? Looked like the storm cleared for a little while. Almost flew in for a look-see, but I don't like the cold.
What happened was, after I got past you, I eventually climbed all the way up to the summit where I sent the father of all monsters, Typhon, crashing to the earth.
You did? Whoa, you must be really strong. Or Typhon must be really weak. And since you're back already, then I guess whatever happened didn't mean a thing. I always get the last laugh, babe.
Beautiful. Tula, fish. It's over. Tula never fails.
An interesting specimen. I understand the being you call Typhon presents a significant problem for the Olympians, and now also for you. I had not necessarily expected he and Kronos would join forces. Perhaps this is why I could not detect Typhon's reawakening.
Must be the mountain pass my incantation helped me find. Gold coins.
An alcove unafflicted by the toil on the otherwise besieged Olympus Heights invites the princess of the underworld to catch what little breath remains to her for now.
Can't rest here, not for long. You probably can't understand a word I say. You're always raring to go.
Here's our prey. Resist all you like, yet the age of gods shall end. Time shall see to it. And thereafter a golden age of enlightenment shall begin, in which you gods hold far less sway.
If I somehow gave you the impression that I'm interested in your doomsaying and false prophecies, I assure you I'm not.
Your disregard is the very reason you're no longer fit to rule. I know you'll never relinquish this mountain. Fall with it, then.
No!
The famous wrath of Olympus. It cannot easily be stopped, you see.
For me.
The fortress of the gods reels against the incomparable rage of Typhon, father of monsters, giant of storms, who somehow lurks somewhere very nearby.
We'll find him or the other way around. Shelter from the storm. use this well. Be not afraid.
How about a resupply?
Lord Hermes.
You've knocked Typhon around a bit, but he's still plenty mad. Isn't there something you or Heck can do to make him re-examine his life choices and whatnot?
If by re-examine his life choices you mean have his whole existence flashed before his many eyes before he's finally destroyed, then yes, that's in the works. But it may take some time.
Oh, good. Can't do things quick if they don't take some time. Well then, don't let me keep you from your research. See you later, Em.
Show yourself! Where are you, Lord Uncle?
We shall defeat you every single time, monster.
Reinforcements.
Quickly now, attack!
It is most natural to wonder, now that our princess of the underworld withstood the terrifying fury of the father of all monsters, what comes next. So please, go right ahead and wonder that.
Return to Shadow now. Huh. The task proceeds. Mwah! We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
Oh, finally.
Stand forth, witch! Beyond these thrice-cursed grounds lies only death. Are you prepared to relinquish your own life's blood for that which you seek? Or shall you turn back?
If I turn back, it's basically a dead end, Spirit. Sounds like I face a dead end either way. I have to check with some of the others, so...
Ah, go for it then.
Vengeance for my family. See you all.
To victory.
They're saying you beat Typhon single-handedly last night? One step closer to putting everything back to normal, huh?
I did not beat Typhon single-handedly, but we managed to defeat him, yes. Though I don't think you need to fear a return to normalcy anytime soon.
I know you're trying to reassure me, but I can't help the way I feel. I ought to be enjoying all this while it lasts. The future might be boring as dirt, but right now, things are okay.
Things are not okay.
Numerous are the responsibilities of Hecate, Witch of the Crossroads, unseen watcher between realms, and keeper of the key to pathways hidden even to immortal eyes.
And our headmistress.
Showed that monster, aye? Some of the drowned sailors whom you face up there whilst sailing through Poseidon's Rift were probably once men I used to know. Not that I could recognize them now.
There's one at least that seems to have a level of command over the rest, if fancier attire and weaponry are any indication. I fought him just last night on his big ship.
Likely the Argonaut, if the reports add up. There was a band of similarly named adventurers he may have hailed from, but they were from a bit before my time. Perhaps still trying to relive their glory days.
and getting in my way.
I, for one, was certain she'd prevail. Way to go with that tablet apiece, young one. Our ranks are beginning to swell with shades who may yet find great purpose in their immortal coil.
Their lives, such as they are, will only improve once my father is restored to his rightful throne.
Oh, there's no doubt of that. But first we fight.
Salutations.
Who summons me?
This seems promising.
Very well.
Ooh, scary.
A more imposing place for the good commander to stand.
I sense the possibility of concentrated violence from your current whereabouts. Soon then the killing shall commence. You need but choose the means by which it shall be done.
You've seen the size of the bloody monster been clambering up our mountainside, would you? I haven't, thankfully, but hearing that he's pretty big in size. Typhon himself. I scarce can keep a steady hand with him about.
Did you whenever there's a bloody dust up, tempers flaring and all that, he will do everything he can to draw it out. This must be quite a big dilemma for him, mind.
How diplomatic.
I take no pride in what I am about to do, Malinois. But how else shall you learn?
Here she comes.
Oh, Malinois, we mustn't fight. Not with each other, only side by side.
Trouble. Always ready and eager for the fight. I've never met someone so driven, yet so lacking in any purpose whatsoever.
I'm about to blow your mind. You ready, babe? No purpose is a purpose. Think about it. And now I'm gonna blow away the rest of you, too. No, come on, wait.
Remember that. Where does she get all these?
There you are. You need not be surprised to find me thus. Our family often takes a more direct approach, but I'm not above skulking in shadows. I rather quite enjoy it.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
The goddess Nyx, in all her grace, began referring to me as the Eye of Night, for I could see even where she could not. This honor spurs me even now, just as I spur my steeds. We shall avenge her, little star.
A note says, "Hey, Em, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
Don't move.
Perhaps your so-called Master Kronos wants for you to fail. To suffer more than you already have. He seeks vengeance on the gods for overthrowing him before, when you were their ally.
I don't seek my master's forgiveness nor assume his loyalty. Alliances are born of shared goals, perhaps ideals. Whereas the gods and I are at cross purposes.
Because they punished you for crimes you knowingly committed? What else could they have done after you deceived them and took from them?
I took nothing. Fire spreads, burns anything that stands in its path. The gods sought to imprison it, but I set it loose. Now at last, we each are free, and burning still. soon enough.
The Titan of Foresight chose the winning side. My own.
Ugh, these Titans.
Ooh. Hey, if you showed up just a bit sooner, you could have heard Nemesis complaining up a storm again.
That's not mock retribution incarnate, if you know what's good for you. She and Headmistress have been at each other's throats.
You know I could, like, possess her for you, right? Just kind of swoop in there, rattle around in her head a little bit, make her do some bad stuff. Embarrassing stuff? Just for a little while, I mean, if I got caught in there.
Dora, don't.
Princess? Are you all right, Princess? I'm realizing that whenever you return, it's likely due to some unfortunate result. One I might have easily anticipated in the past, but not anymore.
I'm fine, Lord Moros. Thank you for asking. I'm fairly accustomed to such outcomes at this point. It's interesting to know the fates are not forcing it along, that it's all in my control, and all my fault.
Well, now that you mention it, I can't entirely be sure the fates have no more influence at all. How frustrating, not knowing whether our actions have been preordained or not.
I try not to think on it too much.
From the shadows. Odysseus and I... Long has one of us been certain you would find your way to Mount Olympus and direct your efforts there. The other was certain you'd do no such thing.
Before you even ask, there's absolutely no way you're making me guess which one of you was which in that particular disagreement, Headmistress.
I always said how you achieve the task is up to you. It's not for me to guide your every step. Then was it worth it? Climbing to those heights?
Entirely. And I intend to go again.
May your intent be true.
Good to go. Got something here for you, Goddess. For whenever our little garden over there could use a little extra greenery. Or if you're ever left unsure about what to plant next.
Thank you, Odysseus. But what are these? I try to keep whatever seeds I find well organized.
Mystery seeds. A little surprise.
May I?
Garlic there?
Grow and flourish.
I'll watch that one.
Some of you made it from the surface, huh? While I do not wish to insinuate you're some kind of slacker, nonetheless, I can't help but observe it's been more than a few nights since last you vanquished me, young one.
I thought my training here was more or less complete, Commander. All the nocturnal arms are at my disposal, and I know them well. Am I to keep reducing you to dust?
Well, the choice is ultimately yours, of course, but lest you forget, there's always more for you to learn, and only one way to learn it.
By hitting you repeatedly.
And often. Now, come on! Whoa, mama! Good. But can you vanquish me again? Right where the solar plexus used to be. You may continue.
So, what's up?
It's decided.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, dang.
Old world decor for an old-timer like the commander there.
Through Athera.
I had the strongest urge to see you once again, and here you are, at last.
It's blasted Typhon, girl. The worst monstrosity you can imagine. Kronos up and decided to wake him from his deathly slumber and pointed him towards us. So what if we cannot die? Things can still be very bad for us.
We should be able to contend with Typhon here, but cannot reach the Titan Kronos where he is. So why do you insist on heading this way? Focus on the underworld, and leave my realm to me.
You saw we're up against Prometheus. His whole thing is how he knows what's going to take place. Makes him quite an elusive one, I guess.
The Titan of Foresight, fighting for the Titan of Time. Perhaps merely against the gods who punished him. He may have his reasons, but he's in my way.
I know precisely what you mean. Though if he truly knows the future, wouldn't he choose the winning side? Careful with him, sister.
No threats nearby.
Odiac could whisk you clear across the sea rift that Poseidon carved out, but we mustn't get spotted working too closely together. And besides, you're helping us with every deck you swap, so cheers!
You made it.
I must say, especially for someone who claims to thrive on pure disorder, you are very punctual and consistent, Eris. Every time I've crossed the rift, you've been right here.
No need to rub it in. Look, I know this is becoming a problem, but I swear I can get it under control. Just promise me you won't tell anybody.
You want me to promise not to tell anybody that you're punctual and consistent? Why? Because you'd hate for them to start to think better of you for a change?
Yeah. Although, since when do I even care what anybody thinks of me? That's not who I am. It's all because you're ruining it for me. I thought that we were friends.
Get out of here. Oh. Excellent timing.
I'm yet to be convinced that these automatons we use in our defense are as dependable as can be. I've told Hephaestus I won't tolerate their quirks, nor should you.
They are remarkable, but seem unable to fully distinguish your allies from your enemies. Perhaps Hephaestus can make improvements to their design.
Yes, that's on a long list of requests we have for him. We'll have to decommission and repurpose any existing models for that effort anyhow. So if you destroy some here and there, it's for the best.
This here is where the real action on the mountain is. Hey! Hey, nice. More nectar always good to have around in case the wine runs out. Not that it ever does or ever will. Now, what exactly do we toast to next?
To emerging from peril unscathed, or whatever you decide. I know maintaining high morale is paramount, especially with the mountain under siege.
Cheers!
Cheers. Have you any idea why this mountain has been shaking ceaselessly? Doubtless to the occasional dismay of your honored guests.
Yes, I do. Sometimes the feasting gets a little rowdy, if you know what I mean, with all the dancing and whatnot. Uncle Poseidon's not the only Earthshaker on Olympus.
No, Typhon has awakened. The father of all monsters now threatens your own father's palace. You can ignore Kronos somehow, fine. Prometheus, perhaps. But not this.
Oh no, Typhon's out there, come to ruin everything. Whatever will we do? See that, baby? Nobody cares. Whatever happens, happens, and we're gonna feast until it does, no matter what. Nice try with that one, though.
A brief word. Gods could learn something from mortals, you know. For all their many failings, they have an admirable tendency to cling to hope. A certain quality we deathless often lack.
Hope can be the salve for the naive. So many mortals hope they'll never die. A feeling born of delusion and fear.
Yes, mortals live short, painful lives. And even still they strive for something greater than they mostly can achieve. I fight for them. You gods fight only for yourselves. Tosin and I have done what needed to be done. Now you go do the same. I knew this would happen.
He's gone. In we go. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I saw the great king of the Olympians already bestowed on you his thunderous strength. He would contend it is more than sufficient on its own. But we Silver Sisters for no otherwise.
Don't keep old Typhon waiting. Get him, Em.
Remember me?
For you, Typhon.
I'm lost. Thank you.
Confrontation with the father of monstrosity, the princess of the dead yet stands, whilst the monstrosity does not. But since the hour now grows late, the sleepy princess figures she ought to retire for the night.
Return to Shadow, now. Hey, Artemis.
How can this be?
Princess? I have a bit of an awkward question, Princess. What is the custom here for making declarations of affection? I did try asking Dora first, but she didn't give me practical advice.
Declarations of affection. I'm afraid I have bad news in that there is no custom for that here. You just choose the moment to express yourself and hope your feelings are reciprocated.
I see. Well then, I'll have to choose a moment very carefully. I appreciate the information and your patience.
Oh, anytime.
What's all the commotion? You don't know how good you've got it, Trouble. I grew up surrounded by siblings, all thinking they were better than me. There's hoity-toity retribution over there, and death, and doom. Nobody wanted anything to do with strife.
Moros could relate more than you know. You children of Nyx are widely feared, but so what? You don't need a lot of friends, you just need a few good ones. And the very meaning of strife is for you to define, isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
The sonorous voice of the goddess of the hunt fills the clearing like a ray of moonlight, stirring the eternal souls of shades that there reside.
She's not bad, is she?
I see that look, and know you must be going through a lot, Malinoi. But don't forget what we decided here.
We leave our worries at the threshold to this little clearing, yes. Though, don't you ever slip? Catch your mind drifting back to your concerns?
That's what the song is for. It doesn't make our troubles go away. It's so we can face them as best we can.
Scoured the surface. Each of the two great enemies we face, you have laid low, one after the other. Thus, we begin to take the upper hand.
I may be able to beat Kronos or Typhon in a fight, but at times I feel as though I've come no closer to stopping either of them. It's reassuring you think otherwise.
I more than think. You've demonstrated that you have the strength and knowledge to complete your task. As to whether you have the patience, that we shall have to see.
Patience, then.
Success.
You know mortals better than anybody here. Prometheus claims that the gods are cruel, and that he fights not for the Titan Lord, but mortal kind. What do you make of all that?
Look, I've known mortals who think gods can be unkind. Some of them defy the gods even in death. Others understand that gods are everything, really. We have only this world, more beautiful than it is flawed.
You're speaking in the abstract. I want to know your personal opinion here, Odysseus. Are the gods in the wrong? Did we bring this on ourselves?
My personal opinion is that gods and mortals are a complicated bunch, and that you shouldn't doubt yourself, lest you falter. If I felt you or the good witch were in the wrong, I'd tell you so.
You swear to that?
Aye, goddess.
By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
You've done it.
Everyone, please welcome our new music maker here. Got a request for you.
The gift of music, bestowed to mortals by Shining Apollo himself, has the capacity to stir the soul like nothing else, regardless if the soul is of the living or the dead.
Well, then let's stir some souls.
Just taunting up the place. Don't worry about me. So, what's up?
Next renewal.
Yeah, why not?
Should have a bit of solemn stateliness near to the Fountain of the Dead.
Not too shabby.
do it.
Say no more. Don't know why we need a rug there, but okay.
Let's try this on for size.
Yeah, sure.
I think a hanging light would go quite nicely over there. You know what? Sure.
Not a problem.
Fine way for someone other than me to contemplate Father's Fountain.
Trust me, your feet will thank you later for this one.
Sure, why not?
Gotcha. Not like anybody's gonna use these, but they do look nice.
Oh. This sounds good.
Okay.
Where did we even get old mortal tools like these?
There we go.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
Can do. Who needs shades to hold your towels when there's this?
Huh. Let's try this on.
Whatever you say. If you're gonna bother with a bath, might as well go all out.
Ooh. How about this?
Excellent.
Just so you know, the broker's floating slightly above ground.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
Yes.
Must beat having to stand around on cold, hard earth.
This seems promising.
Sure.
What, for me?
Odysseus must have sailed far and wide on ships like that.
Pretty spiffy.
The Renewal Project. Sure, why not?
Whatever.
This can become a haven for more than just shades.
I mean, I guess.
Hail, spirit.
Who
Let's try this
me?
on.
A good seat isn't just for sitting, it's for making a statement.
Let's try this on for size.
Yep. Not enough stars in the sky for you as it is, huh, Mel?
Huh. It's decided.
If that is your will.
A bit of old world charm to spruce this place right up.
You know what? Sure.
Very well.
Could always use more stuff hanging from the trees.
Let's do it.
It's your stuff.
Such loyal and trustworthy beasts are always welcome here.
Whatever you say.
Next renewal.
It shall be.
What's that for?
Perhaps this will compel Eris to dispose of her rubbish properly.
That's big enough to dispose of an entire body. Just saying.
Ooh. Death to Kronos.
Death to all!
Let's make it happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Horns does seem to like having lots of reading material.
This sounds good.
It shall be done.
Oh.
Gotta roll out the best rugs when we've got guests. So, what's up?
How about this?
Alright, hold on. Looks pretty comfy. Not that I would know.
You know what? Sure.
If that is your will.
There. Let's try this on.
Say no more.
As long as it doesn't smell at all like sheep.
All set.
This sounds good.
Okay. Pretty sure you need a bunch of stuff like this to be a witch.
Oh. This seems promising.
Yes, ma'am. Some more knickknacks you can organize. Coming right up.
Let's try this on for size.
Whatever you say. Now this is a real top-of-the-line candle, Mel.
It's decided.
Yeah, why not? More amphibian-themed stuff. I should have known.
Huh. How about this?
Uh-huh. Doesn't do me any good, but should be softer on your feet.
Huh. Let's make it happen.
Whatever. If you're trying to keep me out of your stuff, it's not gonna work.
Let's do it.
Yep. Great. Now you can be even more organized.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
Yeah, sure. You won't stop till every bit of ground is covered in rugs, huh?
There. Next renewal.
I mean, I guess.
This seems well suited for a haunted tent.
Boom.
Sure, why not?
Not a problem.
Reminds me of the phases of the moon. Well, one of them.
Pretty spiffy.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
Alright, hold on.
Remnants of the Tree of Life make for fine furnishings.
Not too shabby.
Let's make it happen.
I'm into it.
Any relic from the House of Hades ought to be preserved.
Don't know why you need that old thing, but sure.
This sounds good.
You got it.
This is only so that I can better study my opponent.
What you like or listen to is no one's business but yours. And mine.
You know what? Sure.
Got it.
Could use a scroll of Great Selene to watch over me even in here.
Want to see the moon all the time? Could always leave the tent to me.
Let's try this on.
Excellent.
A scroll of Heracles ought to inspire me to greater feats of strength.
Didn't know he was your type, but believe me, I get it.
Next renewal.
Very well.
You're really pampering that frog, or toad, or whatever it is.
This seems promising.
It's your stuff. Waking up to a bunch of flowers. That sounds nice.
Let's try this on for size.
It shall be.
A shrine to all amphibians, right in our own backyard.
Huh. Let's do it.
Sure. Smart. That statue of a cat won't scratch up all your stuff.
The faithful animal attendants of the Witch of the Crossroads oft inspire other beasts to seek the shelter and the solace of this refuge between realms.
We've much to learn from beasts. Hi, gang.
So, what's up?
It's decided.
Gotcha. No self-respecting cat has ever used one of these things.
Oh. Sure, why not?
Can do. Something to remember us by before you head out?
The Vanquisher of Typhon has arrived.
You know, I've always wondered about all those commendations that you wear. Which was the first you earned? Which means the most?
Oh, you mean these little numbers here? One of these I've had since the Siege of Ilium. Speared many a guy for that one. The others are from campaigns across the land.
Which sorts of campaigns?
Across the land, I said.
Show the commander.
Not impressed. That stuff. The things that I have seen.
My kin.
Unfinished business here.
forth on this night's campaign, I would accompany you from the outset, so that you may fight and slay your enemies entirely without restraint.
Dead coral. Fingernails. Sulphurous ash. Good evening.
You know, for all the dread and despair everywhere I turn, you've come to be a welcome sight, Lady Medea. I'm pleased to know you a bit better now.
Do not profess to know me, sorcerers. You know my reputation and express surprise that I do not appear as cruel as it suggests. Yet the greatest cruelties can be cleverly disguised.
I meant no offense. I don't profess to know you well at all, only to say I look forward to our encounters. As for your reputation, I care little for what others say of those such as us.
Perhaps you ought care more, for we are rightly to be feared. And there are those who turn upon us, sullying our names, or worse. Safeguard your trust is my advice to you.
Oh, Kronos warrants every bit of justice you dispensed and more, my niece. I was already angry with him after everything he'd done, and that was prior to my realizing that he'd unleashed terrifying Typhon on us all.
Poseidon's blessing done you any favors yet this eve? Mike's claiming it'll make you nigh invincible, but here's a little traveler's insurance, just in case.
Oh, there you are. I trust your boatman there appreciates that the smooth sailing he's experienced in his mercantile routes is no coincidence at all.
Good evening, my dear. That Heracles is Zeus's lad, you know. Glory of Hera. I should be honored. He's just another mouth for me to feed, and one with quite an appetite at that. But I'll keep him busy, sure. We need all the help we can get.
How's everybody back at the crossroads lately, eh? Master Odysseus putting all his plans to action at long last.
Oh yes, my route through here is thanks only to him. Say, he didn't put you up to this, did he? Deploying shades with makeshift wings and explosives seems like something the great tactician would do.
I'm acting on my own. Although maybe we're all a part of the great tactician's plan and just don't realize it yet. He always says we'll have to improvise. Might be I finally took it to heart.
Hey. You know that wispy shade kid? What's his name? Icarus. I've seen him stealing glances, flying around, copying me. Where'd he get the wings?
Icarus assuredly is not copying you. This may come as a shock, but there are those attempting to be useful currently, rather than interfering with our plans.
You think he's attempting to be useful? Come on, he's just a little freak. Maybe he's into harpies and is trying to get in with them. But then again, who cares? No, but I don't want to go. I just got here.
Iron.
Even in the dark of a new moon, when Selene herself dares not ride across the cold night sky, I found you there. And I shall give you all the power that I have to spare.
You think you know me, sister, but you don't. Enjoy the show, you gods. Call it even.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I am entirely enshrouded now. A new moon for a new beginning. Use my cover of darkness to advance toward your goals.
Yeah, the water's fine. How's the drink? You need another yet or what? Welcome. Hey, sure, I'll take that nectar off your hands, as this here's just the place to put it to its proper use. But don't you get all sad and sappy with me. You're at a feast, not at a wake.
I must admit, I'm unable to cast aside my fears and worries quite like you, Dionysus. It's little wonder mortals make so many offerings in your name. As now do I. Lord Dionysus, just how long have you been feasting anyhow? Here in this spot, I mean. Night after night, you're going at it like there's no tomorrow.
Mel, baby, just call me Dionysus if you please. The Lord thing doesn't suit me yet. As for how long we've carried on like this, I've no idea. A while, probably. Might be a new record. Sure you don't want to join?
I already have plans this evening. Sorry.
Our nightly routine. You, who condemn me as a criminal, would you know why I liberated fire from this mountain for the sake of mortal kind?
My own increasingly strong sense of foresight indicates you're going to tell me no matter what.
When I gave mortals nourishment, the meat they would have sacrificed to you, they needed fire then, and more. But you hoarded all of it. So I saved them, and I'll do it again. Struggle, but hold always to the chance I may be wrong. I did what needed to be done.
Enough of his foresight. Feather.
Misbegotten brute! He's down, now hit him hard!
The renewal project's up to a fine start. How are you managing with all the new responsibility?
Okay, I guess. Sometimes I think I'd rather not be doing anything. But I get that somebody's got to do this stuff, and it's not like any of those slackers out there are gonna do it.
The other shades have their own duties. The work needn't be onerous. It can be fulfilling. Helping others, having a sense of purpose.
My purpose, Mel, is only to hang out.
Princess.
Regained your strength, I see.
Headmistress, I saw Icarus up there during my voyage toward Olympus. He flies free, but fights for us still, doing what he can to disrupt the Titan's legions.
And? You need not make attempts to endear him to me. My judgment of one's character need not affect your own.
Sometimes I worry you think he abandoned us during a time of need, and wasn't a good influence on me.
You need not speculate about my thoughts. The follies of young Icarus are positively mild in comparison to most. I harbor no ill will toward him. He'd not be flying if I did.
Is he still welcome here, at least?
If that is both your wish and his.
You've recruited that one shifty-looking shade for the renewal project. A scrappy start is still a start. I'm pleased to see it underway.
I thought you might say that. It gives Dora something practical to do, and means the project needn't be a hopeless dream.
A sound plan, Goddess.
All right, act normal, everyone. She's back. My disciples are appreciative for all the improvements to these training grounds, young one. Soon we shall have a proper war camp here.
Anything we can do to raise morale is worth our while. Are there other improvements that you'd like to see?
Oh, well, as you know, I have but modest needs. A good smack in the head now and again is all that I require.
Just let me know if there's anything else. How about this?
It shall be done.
Ah, yes.
If you can't beat up the real thing, these will have to do.
Let's try this on.
Yes!
Yeah.
Good luck figuring out which one's the real dummy now.
Let's make it happen.
All right, hold on.
Oh.
Just can't go wrong with moon-themed stuff, I guess.
It's decided.
Uh-huh.
A welcome change.
Don't think the head witch is too big on flowers, but okay.
Should fit the spirit of this place.
Gotcha. We want to keep things nice and dark around here, right?
Let's try this on for size.
If that is your will.
Should make things look a little classier, maybe?
Huh. Sure, why not?
You got it. Old architecture always has a certain charm, I guess.
This sounds good.
Excellent.
The stars themselves.
This make your incantations any better, or just for show?
Next renewal.
Whatever you say.
I shall permit merely the faintest flicker.
Ooh. How about this?
Okay.
The River of Lamentation could, by nature, use a little cheer.
A little bright for my taste, but you're the boss.
Let's do it.
Yes! A pittance of a light within the infinite dark of existence.
You know what? Sure.
Yeah, sure. Who needs the lights we've got when we can get new ones?
Huh. This seems promising.
It shall be.
Hello there.
This thing should make whoever's near it even busier.
Sure, why not?
Got it.
Behold, Broker, for all you've done for these crossroads.
Boom.
How about this?
Yeah, why not? Ooh, I happen to like these. Good pick.
Huh. Let's make it happen.
It's your stuff. A soft and delicate approach. Don't see why not.
Huh.
Thank you so very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a comment and a like down below. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. And also check out my Patreon page in the description below if you want to support my channel, so I can keep doing more story videos like this one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.